What's up, family? Yash, Qaraah in the house. This is my channel, Yash, Qaraah Behind the Industry. Yes, this is going to be part 2 of Behind, should I call it Behind the Industry or Music Industry Part 2? Okay. I'm not going to go into deep like I did the first one, because I think the first one was self-explanatory. I pretty much went into the nitty-gritty and broke everything down for you guys. I'm not going to do that on this one. This is the finale. There will not be a Music Industry Part 3. I mean, although we can go on, but I will tell you all this. I'm not going to stop answering those questions, and I'm not going to stop doing questions when y'all ask. I'm going to constantly put those out. I got another video, I think a part 3, about 20 questions. So if you guys got questions, I'm going to start it brand new like I did before. Ask me anything about the industry. Okay? Don't ask me about the camps I used to be with. No, I told you I don't support those guys. Ask me something about the industry, and I'm going to answer it to the best of my ability. Music industry contract equals hire for Satan. You're probably wondering why I say that, right? Because every artist that they feel is about talent, or they can bring something to the plate for evil, they pray over the contracts. Now hear me out. They pray over these contracts, and they worship Satan at the same time. They say the Lord's prayers backwards. Every contract that is signed starts with some type of Baphomet saying, some type of ritual, or some type of oath. It's all combined in the contract. Now, if they give you a contract and they don't have you sign the oath right away, that's because they're taking baby steps. They want to hook wink you in. And what I mean by that, they want you to taste the glory of free stuff. It's not free because they're keeping a tab on everything they're giving you. Like they give you sneakers, outfits, and sometimes they'll give you a quick endorsement deal. And it's not permanent. They're trying to get you to taste the royal of fame, okay? They put you in the most prestigious hotels. They'll send you all kind of hookers as a man. If you're a woman, they'll send you the best studs. If you like women, they'll send you the best women. If you like men, they'll send you the best men, transgender, transsexual. I'm telling you, they will send you everything. By this time, you hook-winked, bamboozled, and you are subjective to want to go farther. Now, this is when they bring out the rituals and they bring out another contract. I kid you. I know it sounds like something out of the galaxy, space, 1999, Star Trek. But I'm telling you, that's how it gets down. If you are promising and you agitated all of that stuff and you can hold it down without actual vomiting, they're going to offer you a lot of stuff, man. See, the industry doesn't change now because they can't make money in the stores. Everything is downloadable, and most of the stuff is free once it's on YouTube. There's no clause. It's almost like what's that network was called? Next something. It wasn't Netflix. It was man, y'all know what I'm talking about. That network that got shut down for file sharing all the music. It was called Net something. Anyway, put it in the comment box so people know what I'm talking about. So when they find that you're a potential person that they can use so you can hook wink people, because it's all about who they can get to do good music, to put subliminal messages in their music, and to worship Satan. When they do them Academy Awards, man, all those people there prayed to Satan before they were putting on black suits on and they dressed up. All their awards are prayed on Satan. Everybody that pick up a reward, it's got Satan's blessing on it. All the rewards, all the Oscars and nominees. Look at the Academy Awards. They made it a pyramid. The NAACP is not even ran by black folk. It's ran by Jewish people when they put those shows together. So all of the awards have Satan blessings on them. That's why they keep being blessed with all the royalty. But when they get tired, they start going crazy. But when they want to take you farther, they want to put your name in blood. Sound crazy, don't it? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you just as sure as day. And just let y'all folk know that this is how it's going. I'm getting a lot of people who's contacting me in confidential. I won't give people names up. I'm not into that. I'm blessed and glad that the blessings are spreading to those who are trying to get in and once was in and can see what's going on now and connect the dots and say, damn, that's why I never made it. Because the Lord was with you. He didn't want you to go down that stream of false hope. But when they found out you are potentially gullible and you done tasted a little fame and you just want to keep going higher, well, here's the blood offering. See, there's a lot of contracts. The first contract, see where you at. Because a lot of times you don't get a big contract. If they see you potential, you're a yes person, you know how to keep the secrets, and they don't even expose all the secrets and hand signs until they absolutely sure that you are a candidate. They don't hit you with that right away. A lot of people signed, the one-hit wonders had a contract, but they didn't want to do the ritual, so they revoked the contract and revoked their royalties. You know, a lot of one-hit wonders don't get paid their royalties when those songs get played over and over. Even if you had a hit sitcom and you denounced the brotherhood that you want to be part of it no more, if you was able to walk away without signing your name in blood, they'll let you walk away if you haven't signed your name in blood already. And you just signed a contract to do sitcoms. Because there's a step in this. Everything is just not with one contract. Yeah. And you can have I give you a prime example. Let's say it's a hit show like Friends. You know they get paid a lot of royalties when those reruns come up. But let's say one of the people and Friends didn't sign their name in blood. They'll get all that airplay and won't get no royalty check. Did y'all know that? Because in order to get paid over and over again, quadruple and so on and so forth, they want you to be in blood. You're not going to get that big until you do sign in blood. They're going to let you taste it. Meaning cameo appearances, and you may do a few commercials, but that's just getting your feet wet. They're not going to give you the big endorsement deals like the LeBron James. He's a free agent now. Worth what, $200-300 million? He'll never spend all that money. And he'll never get the money. That's on paper. You know how like stock options, like they paid the dude Bob Johnson from BET? They said they gave him $1 billion, right? But they didn't. That was stock options. He never got a damn $1 billion. It's on paper. So on paper, LeBron James could be worth $200-300 million. But in actuality, the Negro is only worth $1 million. And I know y'all said, how you say that? It's all paperwork. And the only reason I say he worth $1 million because that's how much stuff he owned. If you add up his jewelry, his cars, he owned about $1 to $5 million in jewelries and cars. That's it. That's kind of pathetic. But that's what he's worth because that's what he owns. You get what I'm going with this? So unless he owns it and is his own man, he's not worth anything but a stock option. But he signed his name in blood a long time ago. Kobe, all of them, Shaq. Shaq came out and said he was a Mason. And see, for all you people that say Masons are not like that, I will agree with you. Your local Masons are not into these rituals. They're not into blood sacrificing. They separate those type of Masons. That's ground level Mason. Matter of fact, as the film is continuing, I'm going to show you the levels of Masonry. Because that level of Masonry is pathetic to them. Most Masons that's higher up, they look at the Masons that work at the halls, the construction, the Teamsters, and the unions. They look at that crap as pathetic. Because they don't know nothing. They just think hard work is where it's at. And they got their little rings. But the brotherhood that's higher up, like the elites, they don't look at them as being one of the brothers. They look at them as scum dirt. Anybody can be a Mason. And I will agree with those people. Masons are not bad people. It's the Masons that are controlling everything. That's the high priest Mason of the banks and the religions, you see, of politicians Those are the ones to worry about. But the ground level Masons, just working stiff Masons, they cool. They don't know that. So when I tell them this, they think I'm crazy. Like, I never heard of that. Of course, because you're not in the know. You're not a part of the Illuminati. You're not considered the Enlightenment. You're just a dirtbag that worked from paycheck to paycheck. And that's what they said. I'm just repeating what they said. Now, here's the level of Masonry. Okay? There's the ground level, and I'm not going to read all this. Y'all can pause the video and read it yourself. I'm just put it here to show you. The goal is to get where the purple guy at. That's the goal. That's what Jay-Z's at. Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather. Have you seen the latest on Floyd Mayweather? Didn't I just tell you, brothers and sisters, that they was going to take him? Here's the thing. I'm going to leave this. I had to do a show on that, but this ain't the one. Floyd Mayweather been told to do some rituals. He don't want to do them. He want to comply. So what happens? Cat Williams did the same thing. They're going to tear his ass down. Did I tell y'all it was a one big old game? And this is how the level is played. Every time you go up, you see the guy in the gray suit? Notice the first step he's taking. So y'all got to pay, even in their pictures, man, they're telling you what they're about. Y'all don't peep game. This is how the industry, the film industry, the modeling industry, anything that's worth a lot of money for you to get compensated, these are the levels of brotherhood. Now, it's interesting how he take the first step because he's being welcomed. You can see the two guys at the pillar post, the pillar that's welcoming him in. Okay? And he's made the first step. Now, before he can get to that first step, he has to be initiated in. That means he's on the checkerboard floor. They put the little sword on his shoulder and welcome him in. So he must have did something very great to get to that first step, because that's the first step of going to the top. See, they would consider him an enlightened one, but an apprentice light one. See, that's what Kanye West was to Jay-Z. He was an apprentice. But Kanye West is now where that guy's at in the purple because he gave up his mom's. But Kanye West now is tired of the ritual. So that's why he's beginning to talk more, but they're going to wear him down. You see that, right? So you notice they take their steps. Now pause it. If you can blow it up, great. I just didn't have time to do all that because normally I would bring all this stuff up close. Maybe one day I'll do it, but I squint your eyes and you can see it. Or try Googling the name up there. Okay, the structure of Freemasonry. You can find this picture and then you can read it up close. And every little block, every little step is a going high priest. It's going up into the monies. Because every step you take, they tell you about the brotherhood. They tell you about the industry, the ins and outs. They tell you about how they control the world. They can tell you the politicians of the world, who they control. No president is elected. All presidentry is selected. Okay? Obama is a puppet led by the puppet masters. You get it, right? The whole thing in Russia and Ukraine is a stage. I know it's death in it, but it's a whole stage to get your mind off what they're trying to do to America. It's become censored. So in America, they censor everything. Even in the industry, they keep things censored. In other words, censored is a big old, it's a big old word for lie. So whenever I see something say censored, I'm saying, well, they're getting ready to lie to us. You get that, right? Because that's what it's about. In this country, they lie to you about everything. You notice how they push sexual commercials, how they push all these stockings and showing women cracking their asses and breasts and flat stomachs. They show you that because it's subliminal. Most of the time when you see a woman half naked and she lips wet, licking her lips, or she got her toes out, rubbing her feet with lotion, it automatically makes you think sexual. That's a subliminal message. It makes you want to go out and do something. Have sex with people you don't know. You see this? So you people have to understand what is at hand. It's just not the music industry getting a contract. You're going to be a part of all of these things once you get signed. It's called rituals. Look at all the celebrities from Halle Berry, Tina Turner, Angela Bassett. Look at all of them. And look how many sexual things they had them do. Now, I know y'all probably saying, well, Angela Bassett, Ain't never really did nothing skanky. Not on camera, she hasn't. Angela Bassett could not keep working if she wasn't sucking somebody off, if she wasn't having anal, if she wasn't doing rituals. I'm telling you. And I'm going to tell you something, Angela Bassett is a bad sister. And that's one, out of all the women in the black industry, I think Angela Bassett is, I don't give a damn how old she is. That's one tight ass sister. She is fine as hell. I don't give a, Holly Berg, please. The only reason Holly Berg stands out because she liked it. If she wasn't all fair skinned and shit, she couldn't touch them sisters, man. I like Angela Bassett look because it's just natural. But I disagree with what she did. When I saw Angela Bassett get her star on the Hollywood Star, I knew what she had to do to get that. And I knew her life would never be the same. You know, it's sad that what they stoop to do to be what they name in lights. Now, once they get a lot of success, they don't want that type of life anymore. But it's a little too late, because once you taste that glory and then open up Pandora's box, they tell you your life will never be the same. And they don't literally mean, see y'all, when you first go into the industry, they tell you your life is going to change. You guys think because you're going to be so well known and famed, when they say your life is going to change, they mean you getting ready to be turned out with Satan. When they have sex parties, they have dudes there in costumes and they be worshiping, all while the sex is going on, they be sitting there reading rituals, worshiping Satan, saying prayers backwards. Evil shit, man. I'm telling you now. They also drink baby blood and all of these things. They do all of these things, but they keep them sensitive. But here's the kicker. They show you in cartoons what they do, but y'all think it's just funny. They show you all these things in cartoons. They even show Mickey Mouse in Disneyland with a huge vibrator. It's subliminal to make little kids want to be like Miley Cyrus. Look at the little kids taking pictures like Miley Cyrus with the tongue hanging out, right? Dancing all nasty. The parents think it's cool. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all need to pray for these parents, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why you need to pray for the parents, because a lot of parents are on subliminal. They under subliminal spells, and you're probably saying, Yash, how can they be under subliminal spells? Because as much TV as most people watch, you become subliminal. It's all hypnotic with hypnosis. I'm telling you, that's why I don't watch a lot of TV. Internet's the best formatted. Now they're trying to get internet subliminal, but the way it streams is a little harder, because when these programs, you're not going to sit there and watch a 30-minute sitcom on YouTube, because it's just so much going on. You may hit 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even my videos. You may hit 5-6 minutes, you're going to skip. Only the true people that want to hear what I got to say going to watch it all the way through and share it. And I appreciate y'all for that. But for the most part, you're going to skip. With ABC, CBS, NBC, you watch that stuff all the way through. And that's what they need. They need you to stay there longer so they can hook wink you with subliminal. So when these parents are letting their little ones shake their butt on WorldStar, gotta pray for them, man. Don't make fun of them. You know, it's sad. I say it too. But say a short prayer and keep it moving. Because these parents are on subliminal mind control. And they don't even know it. And I know y'all probably saying, well, Yash, that's the same thing we've been saying with the celebrities. That is totally different. Because the parents at home who's up on the subliminal message by watching all of these sitcoms and these damn sick-ass VH1 live shows with women of ATL, it's not got nothing to do with that. These sisters ain't sold they soul. They just under subliminal mind control. Who's watching the sitcoms? But the ones who's participating in the sitcoms and getting paid to do it and being directed and produced by VH1. So they sold. They signed their name in blood. It's two different factors. Stop making excuses for these celebrities saying they want to get out. Yes. After the thrill is gone. They don't have. Do you think Chris Brown what, supposed to have $20, $50 million in the bank? On paper, he does. But he ain't worth nothing but $2, $3 million. And that's only because of what the jewelry and the cars he got. That's all he really worth. Maybe the house he got. Do you understand how this thing plays out? This is going to play out pretty soon. Please don't ask me to do a part 3. I won't. But I will answer them in 20 questions. I'm going to do a part 3 of 20 questions again. Send me your questions either by email or put them in the comments. I'll do the best I can to tally the best 20. Only the best 20. But do you really think that when they say they got $50, $60 million, that they have that in their bank account? That's all stock options. They don't have that type of money, man. The only thing a celebrity is worth is what they got on their back. Because it's theirs. The house ain't really theirs. The money in the bank can be taken at any time. Do you see how this thing is played out? And if it didn't make sense, please play it back again until you absorb it like a sponge. I'm going to go ahead and jet out, man. I'll elaborate more with the right questions in 20 questions part 3. Y'all be safe. Pray for me. I pray for you. Support building as a people. And read more. But make sure it's about something. And stop getting upset with brothers who think outside the box. Because everybody is not in camps. And for damn sure, a lot of these elders have lost their damn mind. The Bible is still have a lot of the scriptures are not as simple as most men think they are. A lot of people think the scriptures are easy to understand. Nah. The scriptures are still written in parables. The scriptures, even to this day, is still written in parables. That will explain why everybody jump on a bandwagon when an elder calls himself breaking something down, and it's not even broken down the way the Lord would break it down. We got to stop thinking about how man break things down and let the Lord break it down. Because once you understand how the Lord wants us to come together as righteous, as the chosen and righteous people, you will understand how he works. But man think he know this Bible back and forth because he got a strong tutorials dictionary and he know the words. There's more to it than that. The Lord didn't make it that simple. That's why all his leaders and followers that loved him and the Lord gave them visions and gave them works to do, they had to come back as a babe, man. As long as you're in that mindset and you mad, I got brothers that think they know me from 6 or 7 years ago, still angry at me because I don't get down with the elders of camps. That's just show you they haven't grown. You see what I'm saying? But that's either here nor there. You all start reading more. Get into your Yash, Enoch, Josephus, Valley of the Bones, things of that nature, and read books that they tell you that don't read. Elders will tell you quick what not to read. Read it anyway. Because the Lord with you, he'll connect the dots and then everything will start to make sense. And pretty soon, it's going to be in our minds anyway. The one that the Lord chooses. I know a lot of y'all are not spiritual and you think this is crazy. And a lot of y'all Scientology and believe that, hey, we're just energy, like Einstein told us. And when we die, we just turn to dirt. If that's your belief, I got nothing against you. But just sit down and listen to what's being said. And let's come together on a righteous level. You don't have to understand me all the way. Just be righteous. All right? Talk to y'all soon. Take care.